have you found your calling? Are you currently doing exactly the work that makes you leap out of bed every single morning as if it were Christmas morning? Are you at peace with the world? Do you feel that everything is in its place and everything is connected? And are you living your life with passion? Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. If you answered yes to all of those questions, then congratulations, because you just might be living your life with purpose, living your life's mission. If you said no, don't stress, because George Edward got it right when he said, you're not too old to be what you could have been. And it is my firm belief that everyone in this room has been put on this earth for a reason. We each have a unique calling, and once discovered, your life will be transformed. Every day will feel like Christmas morning, and that I guarantee. Now, every one of you here will take a different path in discovering what your mission is in life. But one thing is certain, is that along that path, you'll be given signs, little tokens, little reminders from the universe that you're on the right path, that you're headed in that direction of manifesting your life. I call these signs little gifts from the universe, little words, little signs of encouragement, inspiration, reassurance sometimes that we just need to know that we're doing the right thing. Some of you may have experienced similar things like this. For example, you've been thinking about an old friend, all of a sudden the phone rings and it's them. You wake up with a song in your head, an hour later, the song is on the radio. Coincidence? Maybe. But oftentimes in life things happen similar to this that are so frequent. They're so unique. They're so perfectly timed. But you can't help but think there has to be a reason why. And it is my belief that if you're to discover your mission in life, your purpose, you have to be open to accepting these gifts. You have to be aware that you're surrounded by them. And you most certainly have to take action when they're presented to you. My sign comes in the form of dimes. And for the last 2 years, I've been finding dimes in the most random places. I'm not talking a dime here, a dime there. I'm talking dimes. These are just a few of the dimes I've found in the last year. The first year I didn't keep them. These are all dimes that tell a story, a location. This dime was stuck to my BlackBerry case. Moments before, I received a call from the same page newspaper asking and requesting an interview with me to talk about what I was doing with the community centers around town. This one, on the steps leading up to Dr. Enos Mundy, a local acupuncturist who had never been treated before for acupuncture. Within 3 treatments, I was back in the gym training heavy, 6 weeks out to a world competition I didn't think I could complete because I had a shoulder injury. This one, found on the office floor of Krista Legg. She's a wellness coordinator at Rabbitown Community Center. When I first met her, it was an instant rapport. We became friends immediately. I like to call her my little PR agent. She has connected me with some amazing opportunities in the city to continue to teach what I love and to share my passion with people. She has witnessed my discovery of these dimes firsthand. We've been spending some time together. And when I find them, I yank her aside and say, look, see? And so in June of 2008, she gave me this as a gift. And for those of you in the far right who can't see it, it's a frame. And at the top there's a dime. And on the bottom there's a quote that says, follow your passion and success will follow you. Because you see, in July 2006, I moved home from Toronto, broken in all sense of the word, emotionally, spiritually, financially. I was completely miserable, and I had lost who I was. I had no direction. I felt I had no purpose in life. And so at that point of hitting rock bottom, I was forced to do some self-evaluation, to look within myself and say, what do I want to achieve in life? What is important to me? And one of the best questions I think everyone here can ask themselves, that I ask myself, a tough question. What do you want people to say about you at your funeral? How do you want to be remembered? Those are tough questions, but I forced myself to answer those questions. And as I immediately took action and went out there and tried to discover my purpose, my mission in life, that's when these started to surface. 2 years ago. I found them one by one. Coincidence in the beginning? Absolutely. I thought, hey, everyone drops a quarter, drops a penny. Lucky maybe you pick up a $5 bill, you know? But they became so frequent that I was forced to stop and say, hey, moron, this is someone telling you something. Pay attention. There's something going on here. Because I thought it was quite ridiculous. Like, you know, why would these dimes be here? So I started to ask myself again some more questions. Why dimes? Why not pennies? Why not a $5 bill? Why not a quarter and a penny and a $5 bill? Why just a dime? Why now? Why the frequency? Why are they so common? So determined to figure out what it was, because scientifically I couldn't really explain it. They were way too frequent. Believing in, you know, a divine energy, I said, hey, maybe there's something to this. So every time I found one, I would reflect. I would say, okay, where did I find it? What was I feeling? What was I thinking? Who was I with? What time of the day was it? And as I started to really analyze the location of all these dimes, I saw a pattern. And the pattern was that these were my signs. This was my sign. This little shiny dime had become my sign, as a reminder that I was on the path to discovering my mission in life. And I get goosebumps when I say that. Kind of emotional, because I firmly believe that the universe gives you gifts. This was my gift. To remind me each and every time that I found it, that I was on the path to meeting the right person who was going to take me to that place. That this was the right situation that I should be in to manifest the life that I had desired. Now, I don't find them as frequently as I have in the past. These, like I said, were way back. I've actually got a little box now that I saved them all in. I call it my Italy fund, because it's my dream vacation. I'm saving them all there. This is just a handful that I took out. It kind of seems ridiculous, but honestly, I have a lot of witnesses, my partner, friends, family, colleagues, that I've yanked and said, do you see this? My wife's not playing tricks on me. And so, like I said, I don't find them as frequently because I believe now that I have discovered my passion, my mission, my purpose, my calling. But I do find them from time to time. And when I find them now, they are the absolutely perfect time. Last week, I'm packing up the car, going to a cooking demo. I'm frustrated, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm crooked, frustrated. I question whether all this hard work is worth it. Being self-employed, you're working 16, 18 hours a day to get ahead. And so, almost in tears, I say, is this worth it? Close the car door, I'm yelling at Andy, I'm like, come on, I'm going to be late. I look down on the ground, and you guessed it. A dime, staring me back in the face. And in that instant, I was reminded that I was doing what I was supposed to be doing in life. That my mission is to change people's lives through food and through fitness, teaching them a healthier way to live. So what I share with you this evening is what I believe. And what I believe is that if you are to discover your mission, your calling, your purpose in life, is that you are not alone in that journey. But you have to be open, you have to be willing to accept the gifts that this universe gives you and take immediate action. And I hope that when you all leave here this evening and you continue on your journey and you see a dime, that you're reminded that you're not alone, that the divine energy is with you all the time, and that it will guide you through the truth in life that you seek. It will guide you to the situations, it will lead you to the people who will help you live a life with passion, with purpose, and with fulfillment.